Well. Here we are. Hopefully it's working great. We're gonna check out the semifinals for Vert Alert 2025. Right now, Heat 2 for women is about to start. They're in a little bit of an intermission. Um, and yeah, I missed Heat 1 because of the time difference. 100%. It starts at 4 p.m., but I forgot that Utah is on a different time zone than over here in SoCal. So here we are. That's fine by me, though. We're doing it. What's up, B and Kilo? How you guys doing? I'm looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to this comp. I think Heat 2, women, usually when they set up the competitions, Heat 2 will be a little bit stronger. Sometimes that makes judging a little bit awkward because then you have a really strong Heat 2 and you kind of got to kick everyone out of Heat 1, unfortunately. So it could be a little bit, it sometimes does get a little bit funny. But overall, I think putting the stronger Heat as Heat 2, I think that's a good idea because Heat 2 then can feed off of each other. And then you get a better look at what finals is going to be like. So there's pros and cons of each. Schmuckers, I have no idea if I'm going to compete again. I did 15 years straight, full on. That was my job. That's what I did. That's how I paid rent. And I really enjoyed it. Skate IQ has been great. Now that I have the opportunity to sit back and watch a summer of competitions, that's what I'm doing. I'm just taking it a little slow this year and seeing how it feels. Since this live is working great, I am gonna throw up a story post. Do. I'm not even on the. I am live on YouTube watching Vert Alert semi-finals. Come by and say what's up. We're making do with our little setup. I don't have two monitors anymore, unfortunately. I just have the one measly little streamer now. Geez, I'm gonna be honest. I never made a switch pressure flip. I think I got really close one of the times with Andy, but he got it first, and then that was that. I really enjoyed making that video with him, though. I thought that was quite fun. We did. I had met Andy one time before, quickly, at like it was pretty awkward actually. We were like crossing paths. I was getting out of an elevator, or he was getting out of the elevator and I was getting in. So there was already this like, dude, I gotta get in this elevator. I don't know, like, do I just let it close? Like, I really want to talk to you, but hi. And he was also going somewhere, and he asked a question. He asked like a really deep question. I was like, ooh, I don't know how much are we gonna get into it right now. Like, here's my friends. It's nice to meet you, Andy. Like, I'm a huge fan. And then that was the only conversation we've ever had. And then we met in LA and pressed record, and that's the video we just posted. And it is blowing up. It is absolutely blowing up. No doubt about it. How to command your skateboard. It's not enough just to have board control. Is that what you're saying? Board control isn't enough. I need to command this thing. I don't like how low, chat. I don't like how low you guys are sitting. So let me try to get you guys a bit higher. This worked great. Do you want to see? Do you want to see the setup? Look, I have a F1 Lego car with my iPad on it next to my 100,000 subs thing, and that's how I'm reading chat. I think that's a 10 out of 10. I think that's a 10 out of 10 setup, honestly. Do you like the setup? Yeah, Samson, I actually really do like Andy's setup. The one that he showed me was really good. I'm still on it, and I just spent probably 2 or 3 hours writing a video about board setups today because it really opened my eyes. Not just that specific board, but the way that your board setup will affect the way that you skate. Can your setup hold you back or help you progress? How much of it relies in the setup? How much of it is just your fault? These are good questions to have. What's up, Bobby? Thanks, Weaver. Welcome to Skate Nerds. Big sub. Why verts have empty spot? I sent the wrong video. What PC games do you play? I am a retired gamer, so I do not let myself play video games. But if I could, I would play Rocket League till my thumbs turn purple, and Valorant or CSGO, depending on what the homies are feeling. I'm really big on those like PvP games, shooters, sports, like that kind of stuff. I've never really been one to just like run around in an open world and do like little challenges. Maybe minus Forza. I played a little bit of Forza for no reason. I thought that was a fun game. Oh. Ow. I hope she's all right. I'm gonna... Absolutely, like out of nowhere. In practice, too. Just ran into the side of the channel. That hurts. That's always hard too, right before a contest starts. Like that happens so often right before a comp starts where everything's going well and then someone just kind of hits the ground. And then you sort of don't know what to do. You want to like slide down and go check on them. You want to like be a little like softer, go talk to them, but like also that compared to how you feel like this contest is really important and you want to do well and you're in your zone. It's definitely weird, and it happens a lot. Like I can think of 4 times that it's been like there's like literally a bad injury like in warm up for the comps. Which I guess that's not that many in 15 years of competing, but yeah, that's enough. That's enough to be like, okay, this is something that just happens. Like Trey broke his foot on Mega like a couple runs right before the Mega Ramp comp started. There's been like collisions in the flat bottom. I know it happens in park contests all the time, like the combo between like adrenaline and also, oh my God. Ow. They got to get to the contest, guys. That happened with how am I spacing on his name? Tate Carew at Vert Alert a year or two ago. We're like minutes out and he pops collarbone. Just randomly. I even have the clip on my desktop. Not on my desktop anymore, actually. I don't know exactly where it is. I have the clip, and it was like, I'm mic'd up. Brock's in the stands. And I'm like, yo, Brock, film this. Film Tate's run because he's like absolutely ripping. He drops in, goes across the ramp, does a 5, broken collarbone. Let's see where we're at. This is just still the warm up. The schedule says that it should be going, but it doesn't. It's not quite going yet. We'll see from the audio. Yeah, PM. I'm like talking about how like people get hurt enough right in warm up to was something you have to pay attention to, but I didn't expect someone else to go down. Shroomy, stoked. I hope that you liked it. How are we doing? How are we doing with mic volume? I have had to mess with this mic volume a lot over the last couple weeks because I was doing like some video reviews on video parts, and the big complaint was like I was blowing out the speakers, so I changed the settings. I only have one monitor though, so if I need to go change the mic settings, then you guys are gonna watch me do that. It's perfect. Sound like $1 million. Okay, that's 2 perfects, 2 turn-ups. We're gonna keep it unless it's a big problem. I'll just try to make sure I'm talking loud enough. Okay. This looks like it's about to start. Okay, so women's semifinals, Heat 2. What you're doing right now, if you're on the deck and you're about to go, I think it's a tad low. You guys are, dang it. Okay, well, let's do this. Let's just hop in here and ruin it. We're going to go into Yeti. And I'm going to turn it up to 51. And then you guys are going to have to let me know. So, when you're on the deck and you're about to go and you're in Heat 2, you should pay a little bit of attention to what they did in Heat 1. But the odds are, and this isn't an attack against anyone perfect. This isn't an attack on anyone personally. But the odds are you are not quite good enough to comfortably hold back and still make finals. So you can't watch Heat 1 too much, but you should watch Heat 1 in the sense of like, okay, do you need to stretch your skills out as far as they go just to make finals? You're never going to watch Heat 1 and say, okay, I don't have to do anything to make finals. You'll see that if like you have a bunch of really high scores from Heat 1, that it's like, okay, now you just have to try to win Heat 2, where otherwise you would just do like your regular stuff to try to make finals. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's always how I viewed it. Whenever I saw an easy final to make, and then I took it easy. The judges really hated that and did not put me in finals. I think it happened twice maybe in my whole career where oh my goodness. These girls got to stay on the ramp. Dude, she just went flying through the channel. I mean, this ramp, I've skated this ramp specifically for years. Never once have I gone through the middle of the channel and ended up just flying into the street course.
Okay, now you can hear us? Yeah. Beautiful.
Wait, can you hear me?
So, we have a little bit of the audio from the stream. I'll mostly have it turned off. That's what that was. So hopefully their graphics are good and we can really like know what's going on.
We're halfway through the women's Vert qualifying rounds here today. Heat 1 in the books. Heat 2 warming up on the ramp. These are the top ranked skaters here this weekend.
I don't know how they do the rankings.
Got Mia Krutzer in there as well. 10 years young, but so much power to her skating. And Juno Matsuoka has just been so on top of her game. Lots
Juno
of
is
flip tricks from
awesome.
this one.
And Arissa True. If you don't know her, you have not been paying attention.
And Mizuho Hasegawa, who
Arissa, True, and Mizuho are like the leaders in women's vert skating and like essentially park skating too. Like they're both so good and they kind of have they have different styles, so it's really hard to say. Like they both have to like really push themselves to beat the other person. Arissa has some harder tricks, maybe like switch 540s. Obviously, she's done a 900, these kind of things. But I think Mizuho has these like body varial fives and stuff like that that she has pretty consistently. So it seems like Mizuho has an easier time doing the harder run, but Arissa can do the harder run of the two. It's like a really kind of a nice situation where they gotta like fight to go back and forth, and that's just my view of watching Vert and the park contest. Dark, what's up? 50 what? $50? Dude. Thank you for the dono. Holy smokes. That's crazy. That's crazy. Thank you. Appreciate it. Taquito, why don't you compete anymore? I was thinking about it watching you X Games the past few weeks in your video. Wait. Let me see if this started.
Is officially in.
Yep, this is Lily.
First of 4 runs.
How is the background audio? How's the desktop audio?
a spearfisher as well, which I'd like to.
Okay, I wish they had graphics on the screen. That's fine. Blunt to fakie, half cab blunt. You know, early on in the contest, this is gonna happen. There's gonna be some easy bails. I don't think we should judge it too hard. Nobody has their legs under them, right? It's hard to feel your feet, and I mean that legitimately. Like your legs are shaky and your feet go a bit numb, and some of these more like technical tricks are harder, and also your adrenaline's pumping so hard, and if you forget to breathe, you actually run out of energy a lot faster than you would. So yeah, Jada Ward doing the kickflip indie not flipping is just like classic late first run thing to happen. Mia Kretzer, alley-oop McTwist, and then straight over the channel. 2 mute grabs and a 5, and kickflip Indy. All right. I mean, essentially, she has everything that she needs to make finals. There are not a lot of girls that are able to do like flip tricks and 5s. So if you just come out swinging like that, you're really in good shape to make finals. This is going to be a big 720. I don't know if this is an overall impression situation, but if she finishes this run, yeah, which it looks like she just did, she's in good shape to make finals. Like, I'm not worried for Mia at all. Taquito, I do commentary for World Skate. I do the park competitions. Backside air, alley-oop McTwist, straight into McTwist. I'd like to see those 5s different grabs. Like, even if you're doing an alley-oop, it could be good to still switch up the grabs. I don't know how much different alley-oop versus straight McTwist is. And then that looked like 2 varial flip indies, which confuses me. But overall, like, you just can't ignore. You can't ignore the trick difficulty. And honestly, like, a strong pump between each trick. There was never, I just keep pumping, stay above the coping. Let's get like 1 good air. Yeah, so I'm a little confused because there were some trick repetition and, yeah, that's all. That's all I'm confused about is the trick repetition. So we'll just have to see what the judges think. I actually have never seen 3 different tricks repeated in the same run before. So I actually don't know what happens when you do that. Asahi Kaihara, Benny Hana. Just such good flowy style. Like, I don't know. There's something about her that just feels like she spent more time on her skateboard than everyone else. I don't know why I get that feeling, but she looks like she's been on a skateboard since 2 years old. I didn't see her at the park contest, so maybe he's just like strictly a vert skater. Maybe qualifiers didn't go well, and I didn't see like day 1 open qualifier. But I mean, style alone is, I mean, that was incredible to watch. That's the most watchable. It's one of the most watchable vert skaters that I've ever seen. Alley-oop Madonna to tail. That's a cool one. Where do you even look? Do you look at the coping? Do you look like under, through your, where do you look for an alley-oop Madonna to tail? I missed the whole run. I know she's going to make finals. She's one of the best skaters in the world. Not too worried about that. I literally didn't see a trick. All right, let's see how Arisa responds. Nice big 6-foot backside air. Also mute grab, straight into a 5, over the channel. Arisa's fundamentals are so strong. Her and Mizuha are both like seriously top notch. They both go so high, like noticeably higher. Indy 3 fakie, switch backside air, over rotate upper body. Switch mute, nice. Stalefish cab. Like, technically speaking, I think those tricks are like super, super hard. Indy 3 to switch backside air to rewind grind, switch mute to frontside to switch front rock. Like, that's some good stuff. I don't know if did she flip her board going forward? But, I mean, obviously this is semifinals, so Arisa's not going to have to, like, Arisa and Mizuho are honestly, like, good enough to, like, just chill, and they'll be put right through, probably. Okay, this is as far as Lily got last run. Kickflip indies done. I know that excites her. She has a tough time like putting those kickflip indies down like as consistent as she wants. Jenna asked me. Why didn't they do a single Healy? I don't know why there's no Heelys. Let's see what the commentators have to say. How's the desktop audio?
The apple doesn't fall far from the tree. The backside nose grind shove was a Trevor Ward staple all through the 90s and 2000s. The only difference I see is Trevor would have been yelling something in the
Big stale fish. Straight. Oh, this is the girl I think who fell into the channel like right before the comp started. Fives, fives, fives. Everyone doing fives now. It's so good to see. And kickflip indies. Desktop audio's perfect. Sweet.
So we see the change in the rankings live right there on your screen.
She changed up her run a little bit. She did
Nice
kickflip
7.
indie. She did it in
Yeah, so it looks like this is going to be a overall impression kind of thing, which I have my qualms with overall impression. I think a lot of times in the